show. It's like I've been doing a marathon of these. We're doing the pumpkin pusher. Oh boy. I am not a fan of the pumpkin pusher. Gotta take those big balls and get them into those. It's like Mr. Bucket. You just get Mr. Bucket. Okay, so here's the lowdown. To be or not to be? Should I should I continue to research how to get out of this realm, or do I just accept it? Do I just accept it, and that's a good question. I mean, look, man, you don't have anything to worry about, but see, like I mentioned in another episode, though, I mean, when you don't have the element of failure, yeah, you could, like right here, I failed this game, but there's no loss, there's no financial loss, so nothing. But see, of course, I know someone can say you can go to survival mode, but I'm role playing here. I'm role playing. Don't worry, I'm role playing. I got a storyline, kind of like Chicken Andy, um, or Ice Poseidon. Okay, so what it is if I stay, it's a relaxing end to the Frater Sage character. It is, I mean, you think about it, probably after in the real world, after my real self leaves this world someday, when I'm like 200 years old, I'm sure in heaven it's going to look like this. It's going to be a mall, it's going to have arcade games, it's got an amusement park. It'll probably have like a school with like real college lectures I can go to, and that would be heaven. That would be heaven. But we are in this virtual world. The real world. The games are still coming out. The things aren't really good, but work with me here. We gotta keep going, man. We gotta like kind of keep it going. Gotta keep that ball rolling. We gotta keep playing those games. Especially their Bethesda games. Um, Got 20 tickets so far to win here. So that's some good stuff there. Head on right on over. Bonus round, huh? And I guess I could win a max total here and 170 tickets. That's it. You would think you just keep going on round after round with that one, and you don't. You do not. You do not. You do not pass go. You play some Space Invaders. This game is definitely a lot more challenging though than Space Invaders. Space Invaders was pretty slow. I remember even Boogie kind of mentioned he got like an arcade one up. They made an anniversary version of Space Invaders for for arcade one up, and yeah, he was kind of like, wow, he didn't really like Space Invaders 'cause it's so slow. I mean, like, and you have to understand, man, like there's games, man, that they're historically vital, but at the same time, they're historically vital, dude. But you've played games in your present life that are just superior to this, and actually, like in my opinion, like I said, like in my case, the game that's best for me is not Space Invaders, but Galaga, because I grew up with that, and I like how faster it is, and that's the whole point. You know, really, Space Invaders is the great grandfather, the great legendary grandfather of shmups. You know that you could say, well, it's not a shmup because like things barely move, and it's like, no, it's basically a shmup. It's basically, well, you think in premise, yeah, maybe not with moving around, so much, but it's what would lead to it. Eventually, you would have enemies coming at you, while you're moving, like the illusion of moving. So yeah, it is what it is. So, oh, oh, next episode will be essentially the last episode of the year, and we kind of need to make a call if we're gonna keep trying to figure out in the next year if we're gonna how to get out of this, and I can help Glenn Farfinger out, or do I? I'm getting older. Do I really want to keep fighting like a parody of the Imperial Empire? I mean, that's not. It's not really all that fun. I remember in the new Frater versus Retro. We were getting chased all over the place. And now wait a minute. Did you just see that? That ball got stuck there right on that rim, and it just went bink, and it just sort of like resetted itself. I'm like, really? Like it didn't. You know why? It's because if it rolled to the left, it would have possibly gotten into one of those bigger prize pools there on the bottom, and it's like, no, can't do that. But you can see I won a lot of tickets right there. That's really sweet. Of course, in the recording cycle, this episode is essentially the last episode of this like year 2 of original Frater versus Retro. When you're hearing this, I am extremely exhausted. Like the episode I did before, I was like completely burned out, completely fried, and just like barely able to stay in character, and so it's sort of like this episode I'm just sort of celebrating. It's like behind the scenes celebrating with cast and crew in the catering area, celebrating that we got a whole season done, and that's about it. I break for. Hey, we did it, man. We got. Okay, it just gave me 500 tickets. You know what it says there on the bottom? Like 1,500. And you only gave me 500. Literally, the ones up top were giving me more than that. Okay. Lots of tickets. Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. Right there, it is a lot of tickets, but whatever. These kind of games, I'm not a fan of. I just, of course, understand there's kind of a point to it. The point is for you to lose. It's just a stupid gimmick. I don't know, man. Like making my decision. I kind of like this world. I kind of like the malls. I like the arcades. I like going to the malls and having fun. And I don't know. I said I was gonna make a decision. I think I'm staying this world. I've told Mr. Pennypacker I like this. This is. I'm getting older. I can't be chasing after Dark Milo forever. And I want to play basketball. Just I'm not very good at it. I have the time to get better at it. Just get a little better at it. Oh. Those are the sort of the kind of thoughts that are going on my head. Not thoughts, the THOTs, not actual thoughts, thoughts in my head. And so, I actually hit one of the Yetis that were glowing. That's a very good thing. Yeah, that's good. Good, 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 good. Only 100 tickets, so I've done better. So, it's the end of the episode, guys. I think I love this. I think I love this world, and I'll see you next time.